How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Farming Simulator 19 Survival Series. So, in the last episode, we didn't actually get that much done. So, it was a very long episode, and there was a lot of talking, and yeah, unfortunately, we didn't get much done. So, I do apologize for that. I know some of you don't like that sort of thing. But in today's episode, we're going to try and get a lot done. So, what we need to do is we need to clean up the chickens. And we need to grab these eggs and go sell them because there's a lot of eggs here and that's quite a bit of money. And we're going to need some money because we're buying stuff today. So let's clean all that up. There we go. One of the things that we need to buy is chicken feed. So, oh, that broom's going to knock me in the face. Let's put that over there. I want to have a quick look at that. So, cleanliness, that will go up. And yeah, they're about halfway on food. So, we're going to need to go to the shop and buy food. These guys, a bit of water, they are all good. We do have some more grass, and they've barely touched that. So, cleanliness 59. Oh yeah, they need to be cleaned up as well. Right, so let's grab the broom. We might put this in a more central location. You can't run with the broom, because everything starts shaking and it just flicks the broom into, well, some other dimension. So let's clean that up real quick. The broom is freaking amazing though. I'm thinking about just opening this up and putting a road through here, but I kind of don't want to. I kind of want to sort of shut that down a little bit more and, well, not shut it down. What the hell does that mean? Sort of close it off a little bit. And isolate it is what I'm looking for, to sort of make it more part of the farm and less part of the road. But we'll look at that in a future episode. Anyway, there is one thing before we grab the pickup and grab the eggs. And we're going to be buying a mower as well today, because we need a bigger mower. We need to do some serious mowing and field creation and all of that things for the sheep. But someone, I'll have to go check what the name was. But someone gave a great idea about the placement of the house. So we spoke about that a little bit in the previous episode. The bins are going to move up there somewhere with the silos. But I think the house is going to move as well. And someone says, put it on the, I think it was on the other side of this hill, the way I understood it, to sort of overlook the field back there. And I thought that was a pretty good idea. But then I thought it's going to be very isolated from the farm itself. So what I thought is eventually, we're going to get rid of the shed. And I want to make a little road going up here and sort of put the house here, somewhere up on this hill. We might need to cut some of these trees out and put a nice big house, maybe like a wooden house. I think they actually recommended a log cabin. I do apologize, I cannot remember the name of the person because there were so many comments on the previous video, and I really do appreciate it. So it's a person that's very active on the channel, so thank you, and you'll know who you are. So yes. So I think they suggested a log cabin, and I think the same thing, like a big log cabin up here would be nice, which sort of overlooks the dam and everything that side, and then comes down into here. So it's sort of a little bit on a hill, and it's still part of the farm, but it's not sort of in the yard itself. So anyway, I just wanted to let you guys know about that. But right, let's grab the pickup. And we're going to be grabbing all of those eggs because there's so many eggs right now that I think it's time to get rid of them. And again, we need the money. Oh, we're also going to buy something else today that could, well, could definitely make us some money. And it's again one of those passive income sort of things. I can't remember how to open that. It's that there we go. Right. Let's just shut that down. That is noisy. All right. So it is a passive income. Oops. But we're just going to throw these in there. I'm not going to pack them neatly because we're going to sell them like now. Normally I would pack them neatly because I keep them for quite a while and I don't want it to look all messy. But yeah, so I haven't decided yet exactly what we're going to buy. I've got a few ideas, but I sort of wanted to match the farm. So I'm thinking maybe a solar panel or something, but I don't really want to do that if we're going to move the house, because I want it to look sort of part of the house if I'm going to do solar, or some form of energy. What I thought is maybe like a reception tower or something like that. It's not going to bring in a lot of money. they generally don't. Our water is probably always going to be our highest selling or passive income item, which is $1,000 an hour, if I'm not mistaken. There is a big like reception tower which can give you 2,000, but I think that's a bit stupid, so I'm not going to do that. Not in this series anyway. So we'll look at something that gives us maybe $200, $300 an hour, if that. We'll see. Anyway, there we go. That is all of the boxes loaded up. So we can close that up. Actually, let's strap these down a little bit. And we'll have to see where we can go sell them. Right, eggs. Eggs. Did I miss them? Where's eggs? Oh, there's eggs. Right, 558 at the vehicle shop. Okay, that's fine, because we need to go there anyways. So, I don't think we've got a trailer for this. No. Alright, anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to head up to the shop. And we will sell this off, and then we'll see what we need to buy there and see what we can bring back now with the pickup. So, yeah, let's do that. Alright, coming up to the sell point. And I think we can just drop it here. I think we have sold eggs here in the past, so should be fine. Straps, get those off. Whoop. I'm thinking maybe we should buy a small trailer for the pickup. Hello? There we go. All right. That was weird. Okay. I don't know why that didn't register, but it seems to be fine now. Ooh, that's a lot. 830 per box. Obviously for the full boxes. I don't know if all of them are full, but most of them should be, so that's good. Oh, we're going to be making some good money out of this. Oh, I forgot to show you guys, but the sheep, they have produced a little bit of wool. So that's nice. I mean, it's a tiny bit, so we'll wait a while before we sell any of those. We'll wait till we get some full pallets before we start selling that. But it's good. If I remember, I'll show you a little bit later on. When we're back at the farm and we're around that area, I'll run back there and show you real quick the wool. And they do sort of accumulate in the little shelter within the animal pen. So that's good to know. Right, let's go in here and have a quick look at what we need to buy. We need some chicken feed. So that'll be over here. I don't know if I should get these bags. Are there other bags available? Seeds. Def. We're going to need to buy some def at some stage. We might actually just buy barrels. That might be the easiest. Fertilizer, lime, pig food, oat, wheat. I'm pretty sure wheat is chicken food, right? That is 2,000 liters for just about $2,000. And this is 1,500 for 1,000. Yeah, so that's just wheat. Right, let's buy the... Let's get these. They're cheaper. No, you know what? I'm going to get the other one because I want to put it in that little holder thing that we've got. So let's get 2 of these. I know it's a bit more expensive, but it's fine. I think we can fit 2. Can we fit 3? Let's try and fit 3. We can always come back and collect it at a later date. Right. Next thing we're going to need is a bigger mower because the mower we've got is a joke, frankly. Let's have a look. We've got that one. So that is 2 meters. This is 2.7. I don't want to spend a fortune though. Maybe something like that. That'll be nice. That is 6.2. That is 4.6. I feel like something like that would be nice. $15,000. That is cheap. Only 50 horsepower to operate that. I like this. I like this a lot. Okay, I think we're going to go for this. Do we go for Mitas or John Deere? I think we'll go John Deere. We'll buy it new because it's not that expensive. Light system. Yes, please. That'll be nice. Remove windrows. Dang it. Okay, that is a good question. Do we want this to drop in rows or do we want it to drop flat? I mean, we've got a huge windrower, and if we want to... Dang it, I don't know. What do the normal lawnmowers do? They drop in... I don't know. We'll just go... Yes, we'll remove it. I think it'll be fine. Yeah. Okay, we're going to do that. Yeah, I don't think the normal mowers throw it in rows, because that's why I've got a windrower. Okay, we're going to buy that. We probably won't be able to hook onto this, although we might be able to with a pickup. We'll have to see. So that's $15,500 because we've got the lights extra. And I think that's all we need right now from the shop. So, okay, we're going to grab the forklift. I need to figure out how this works again. Okay, figured it out. We're good. Let's load these up. Unfortunately, the forklifts don't have reach. So we're just going to sort of have to drop them on the tailgate and push them in. Because it doesn't have reach like the tractor does. There we go. Boom. Okay, I can't see behind me. The mirrors aren't very helpful at all. And yeah, so what we need to do next is I think we'll just leave these on the truck for now. We'll take them off at a later date. I'll probably, or later stage. I'll probably just take them off screen. There we go. This might actually work. I don't know if we'll be able to fit all three of them, but I'm gonna frickin' try. Yeah, I think what we need to do is have a look at that reception tower that we want to build. And we're going to have to definitely do some serious mowing today. So we need to go have a look at a field. And maybe start working that. I don't know if I want to work an entire field, like plow it, and I don't know. I'll have to think about that. I don't know if I want to plow a field and plant grass and fertilize it and all of that good stuff. I mean, that would be the sensible thing to do, because I mean, you'll get a higher yield, but frankly, we don't have that many sheep, so it's not necessary really to do that. And in fact, while we are here, I want to have a quick look. Let's go here. What can we actually feed the sheep? Sheep, there we go. So silage, actually that was in a menu, wasn't it? Grass hay or grass silage. Okay, so a baler would actually be quite handy. Let's have a quick look at balers. And I think we did. So about 49,000. I think there was one for about 30 something. MF something. There we go, that one. So that was 39,000. So we might actually look into that. A square baler, that could be pretty handy. And the square bales are easier to manage. Although this is not a square baler. It's a round baler. Why does it show square? This is a round baler as well. Okay, anyway, we'll have to look into that. Right, so let's have a quick look if we can... Oh, this thing is heavy. See, that's sagging. Right, hook that up. Let's see if we can attach that mower. That barely fits. I mean, it fits, but it barely fits. It's fine, though. It's just a bit heavy. What's that, 3 tons? Something like that? Well, it's measured in liters. Not in weight. Those bags. Oh, we can attach it. Okay, beautiful. That is a PTO shaft in the bag, but it should be fine. Right, I'm going to take this back to the farm. Hopefully we don't flip anything over along the way because this seems very, very heavy at the back. I'll drive carefully and I'll catch you guys back at the farm. Alright, we made it back to the farm in one piece, so I haven't unloaded. Everything's still on the pickup there. I'll do that at a later stage. The mower, I put in the shed over there, and that is because I've had a bit of a change of plans. I was going to do some mowing today, but the sheep don't go through grass that quickly, so I think that can wait a little bit. So I think instead what we're going to do today is we're going to be drilling the fields. So we need to get that growing again because it's just sitting and yeah, getting basically nowhere. But first things first is we are going to be buying one of these. Oh yes, and before I forget, I did go check real quick. The person that made the great suggestion about putting a house over somewhere here, and after reading the post again, I think what the person said and what I said is kind of the same thing. So, yes, that person was David James. So, David James, thank you very much for your suggestion. I really do appreciate it. I think it's a great idea. So, that'll be happening somewhere in the future. And yes, I think what I explained was actually what he said as well when I read it again. So, yeah. I think this is going to go probably somewhere up here. I mean, if you're going to put a reception tower, you want to put it somewhere up high. So, there maybe? It's only $1,000. So, we are going to put that there. And now everyone in the area should have reception. In theory. And that'll net us $20 an hour. So, it's not a lot, but it's something. And it's just an addition to the farm. Right. So, we are going to be grabbing the Voltra. I think this is going to be the first proper job of the Voltra on the farm. So, that is exciting. Start that baby up, and let's go grab the cedar, and also the shed back there, not this one, the one behind it. I think that is gonna be the area where we'll store all of the chicken feed and that sort of thing. I think there's still a bit of seed there though, so we'll have to use that because we've obviously got the seeds in the bins over there, but I do want to use that up. And nothing to connect, I don't think. Yeah, we need some, well, a bit of a top up. So we'll go do that. Go around here. I haven't really decided what we're going to seed though. So we'll have to have a quick look into that. Our trees are growing beautifully actually. Quite happy about that. Can I reverse this into there? Yes, no, maybe? Maybe. Right, that should do. I don't know if we'll be able to use all of it. No. Right, that's fine. We've still got loads left there. In fact, we've got a full pallet left there. That's fine. We'll just use that at a later stage. So, what we need next is fertilizer. And then we'll have a quick look what we're going to be seeding on the 3 fields. So we're still going to do the 3 that we've got. And we're going to really try and get a new combine for this harvest. Right. That is filled up. Let's have a quick look at the prices. So, wheat. We haven't actually done wheat. And it might not be a bad idea to do wheat because then we can keep some of it for the chickens. So not a terrible idea that. That is $49, $39.66. Oats is decent, but the yield isn't huge. I mean, canola's the same thing. Sunflowers would be nice, but then we need to buy a different header as well. I think we'll probably do soybean again. We can't do corn and we can't do potatoes. So, I think what we're going to do is on... Let's do that. I think on this field, we'll do wheat. On this one, we'll do soybean. Maybe on this one, we'll do... Maybe we'll do barley. I don't want to do canola again. Let's do wheat, barley, and soybean. I think so. I think that's a good idea. Right. So we are Hmm. Let's switch that over to... Maybe let's do barley over here on this field. Right, so we are going to unfold that, and we are going to jump into a time lapse, and we're going to get it all drilled. I'll decide sort of which fields I'm going to do, what exactly. I might change it up a little bit, but we'll run this up and down here, set up the GPS, and yeah, we'll get it knocked out real quick. So yeah, enjoy. Alright, that is the drilling done, and I decided to go with canola on this field, and obviously we have barley on the field closest to the farmyard, and then we have wheat on the field right on the other side ahead of us. So yeah, something a little bit different, although I think we did canola in the last crop. Oh, the trees. They've grown a lot. Oh, wow. Hang on a second. Oh. I like that. Okay, cool. So, yeah, that's a bit of a surprise. But anyway, yeah, so I think we did canola on the previous harvest. But I don't think we did wheat or barley. So I think it was soybeans and oat that we did. Okay, this is cool. I like the trees. The trees are looking good. Very good. And I kind of like the spacing that we have on them. So obviously they're going to get a lot bigger. So we'll see how they go before we start maybe doing some other things. Where am I going? I'm supposed to be washing this. So yeah, I'm mesmerized by my trees. That is cool. I like that. Okay, yeah. So I think because it's 10 to 5. So I think we're going to call that the end of the day. And oh, I love the trees. Beautiful. That is gonna make a big difference. Very nice. Very nice indeed. So yeah, I think that is gonna be that for this episode. So we actually got a lot done. So I was trying to make up for the lack of getting everything done, or anything done for that matter, in the previous episode. And I think we did well. So we took care of the animals, and we'll feed them again in the morning. And we've got a cell phone tower, or some sort of reception tower built. We've got everything seeded, and we bought some chicken food and a mower so we can feed the sheep. So yeah, and I've been thinking we're going to try, I think the next big purchase is going to be a combine. I want to try and not do this harvest with the combine that we've got, but I don't know if we'll be able to make enough money to avoid that. But we might need to go and do some logging for a while, which we haven't done for a long time. So that might be something that we should do anyways. I want to try and buy a different combine, but we'll have to look at prices and all of that good stuff. But yeah, that's the next big thing. But I also want to try and buy a baler at some stage. So I don't know when, probably only after the combine, because they're not cheap. And I think a combine is more important right now for productivity. But I definitely want to try and get a baler so that we can bale things up for the sheep. And because at the moment, that's why I decided not to do mowing today, because we've got nowhere to put it. We can't just dump it on the ground because, I mean, no. And the trailer fills up really, really quickly. So I decided not to do that. And I think we're going to do it the way that we did it in the previous episode with regards to food for the sheep. Just cut some grass, row it up, put it in the trailer, and Bob's your uncle. But I want to try and stock up on bales and things, because I definitely want to bring cattle to the farm as well at some stage. And then by the time we get to that point, we could have a big stockpile of bales, which would be very, very nice. You know, it'll take the pressure off of feeding the cattle. With the total mixed ration and all of that stuff, we're going to need a couple of bales. But anyway, we will look into that. First priority, I think, is combine, especially now that we've put some seed in the ground, which is great. And yeah, but I think that's going to be it for today, guys. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, make sure to give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you all next time.